Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, what are some things that women like about older guys? Well, if so, I'm glad you asked, because the very short answer is that we tend to look at older people as more respectable in a sense and leaders, because growing up, older people meant they could guide us in life and keep us alive. And that happens to be something that we women still chase in our adult lives, because we need somebody to lead us to safety and Pound Town. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to find out what it takes to be the man that we women chase after, or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right here if you turned your phone into the landscape mode. Otherwise, it's under this video. Okay, so, this isn't necessarily a video for young guys to become sugar daddies, or like, how can I bang younger chicks because I'm 80. No, this is for everybody. It's just, what about older men are women attracted to? I'm not gonna lie, I have never dated anybody my age or younger, because I've always been instinctively drawn to the older man. And that's typically what a lot of women are drawn to, not just because of what society deems as appropriate, but really, again, y'all can procreate up until you're 90. So when we think of the older man, we think of somebody who is a step ahead of us, technically. And we women, we could use a leg up in society. Why the fuck not? Long story short though, everything I'm going to talk about here, all these qualities are things you can easily adapt to your everyday routine by checking them out in my Speech Spark Razzle program. Even if you're not going for younger chicks, even if you're not an older guy, it'll still help you exude that type of leadership that we women, drop our panties for. Okay, so older guy trait number one is older guys just tend to be like more laid back and more easygoing. I don't have to tell you guys, but for those of you who are in their 30s and up, I think it's safe to say we are fucking tired. I'm not gonna lie, the shit that used to bother me in my teens, in my 20s, I couldn't care less about, just because I don't, have the endurance to argue over it anymore. So when we see older guys, we think super easygoing, super laid back, not gonna bother me about shit, not gonna be insecure. He just loves himself and is happy to be alive at this point, because he could be dead soon. It is that mentality that, like, you know what? Let me live for today because I could die tomorrow. That gets us going. We want a guy that is super unfazed and super unbothered and super into his life and what he's got going on for himself, because he could lose it all tomorrow, because that's the life that we want to be a part of. We don't want to have to take care of an insecure man, or, worry about like what's gonna upset him or offend him. So walk around like me, like your knees hurt and you could definitely use a kidney transplant, and we women will be chasing you down in no time. The second older man quality is having your shit together, or at least seeming like it. Again, when we think of older person in general, we think of somebody a step ahead. And when we think of older men, we think of men who are settled in their careers, men who are settled with themselves, and men who generally are just ready to have that one girl in their life. And it's those qualities that make us feel like we could settle with him. Again, I can't stress this enough. Our bodies do not know that we are not in caveman days anymore. Our DNA has not evolved past that. It takes millions of years for evolution to take place, and our mating preferences wired within us, they have no idea that women had the women's movement and can hold office and can join the freaking military. It has no clue. So when it comes to finding a partner, we do look after a man who can lead us in that sense. A man who is capable and has successfully learned how to hunt for his resources and has resources already. A man who has become prolific in escaping the T-Rex. That's the shit that makes our bodies go, ooh, we should let him inside us. Even if you're a younger guy and you're still in school, you're not settled in your career, you might be broke as fuck, still living with your parents, you can still exude that having your shit together energy. It's something I go over in greater detail in my Speak to Spark Arousal program, because in that system, the way you speak is gonna convey that essence to any woman you come across. Because how many men do you know who don't have their shit together but can still get all these 9s and 10s? It's the way they convey who they are that gets us women captured. Which then brings me to the third quality, which is he no longer feels the need to search for other women. Listen, no girl ever looks at a guy and says, I wish he would sleep around more and cheat on me. And you know what? It's older men who are pretty much done swinging the dick around and ready to just settle the dick into, one puss. And that's that guy that we're looking for. Again, you don't need to be older to exude this quality. Not needing plenty of women is the thing that gets women chasing you. It's the guy that says, no, I don't need to chase women or look for women or desperately hunt them because fuck, they come to me. It's that shit that makes us think like, oh my God, he must be so amazing that he can have his pick of all the puss there is around, and I hope he picks my puss. The number 4 quality is fatherly care and concern. You know what? Before you talk about how women have all these daddy issues, I would challenge you in saying that we all have motherfucking daddy issues. But for us women, we want that older man protection and concern. You know what? I have a girlfriend right now who's pretty much gonna break up with her boyfriend very, very, very soon because he doesn't check in with her. He doesn't ask how her day was. He doesn't get protective over her when she goes out. He's very much like, okay, whatever. Oh, guys are hitting on you. Oh, okay. Oh, some guy tried to assault you and grab your puss. That's it. We want a man who is concerned about our livelihood and our safety and our well-being. And fine, older men tend to, because they tend to care about the younger generations. But as long as you exhibit that fatherly care and concern, that masculine energy that we women would kill for in our partners, you'll be good to go. Why is my nose so itchy? And number 5, older people tend to command more respect than others. Again, it's from this concept of having reverence for the older generations. Again, we as a society just tend to look at as the elders, not like the super old and, dying, but, people in an older generation tend to command more respect from the people in the younger generation. And that's the stuff that gets us hot. The guys who can command respect from anyone everywhere they go. And if you know that you suffer from not having that type of big dick energy we want, again, this is something that I go over hands down in my Speak to Spark Arousal system, because it is in that conveying of confidence, in that commanding respect, and really commanding any room you walk into, that we women gravitate towards you, we chase you down, and we do whatever it takes to be selected by you. Even if you're shy, even if you're an introvert, it's what you say and how you say it that packs the most punch. So these are the 5 qualities. Lock them in with my Speak to Spark Arousal system, especially if you're a younger guy who doesn't have much experience with women, or if you're a younger guy going after older women. It works in any sense, no matter who you are, no matter who she is. So check it out now. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.